What up, YouTube? Oh, excuse me. It's your boy Atruckernamedjay checking in, baby. We still out here in Atlanta, ATL. Just came back from this simulator class. What the fuck is this? That's some old trash. But let me show y'all this paper. Oh, that's my damn bill. What is this for? Oh, it's over here. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. Little simulator. See that joint right there? 100 out of 100. Simulator was cool, man. Like, I think it's. I honestly, I'm gonna give you my 100% honest truth about what I feel about the simulator. I think it's a waste of time. Sorry, Swift. If I'm gonna have a channel, like I said, I'm gonna be authentic in what I say, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, that shit is a waste of time. I mean, I got 100, but I got 100 because I went slow, like I would in the real world, and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, there's no way that simulator can. And I get what Swift has to do. Again, I'm trying to think of things more so from the business aspect as somebody who eventually wants to be over top of drivers and you know, be a higher level executive in a company. So I definitely want to, you know, understand that side, you know what I'm saying? So I get where Swift is coming from by making their drivers take it, because now if I go drive in the snow, if I hit somebody and I say, oh, I was never prepared for this, Swift can then say, hey, look, you got 100 on this winter simulator. So I get it. I definitely do from the corporate side, but from the driver side, it's fun. You know what I mean? The class is entertaining. The instructors are, you know, cool, but there's just no way that it simulates the real deal. It doesn't simulate the wind. It doesn't. It just, you don't, like, you can't feel the truck. But they claim that it's not for that. But if it's not for that, then what if it's for? Then what is it for? You know what I mean? Like, I get it, looking out for objects and things to that nature. But like, a lot of times they create these objects, so it's still a controlled situation, because someone is saying, oh, gonna hit a button and a car's gonna hop out in front of you, or hit a button and a deer's gonna hop out in front of you. There's this stuff out here in trucking is uncontrollable, especially when it comes to the winter. You know what I mean? So my advice as far as winter driving, shut it down. And even the instructor said shut it down, but this is just in case. So but so I mean, it was a fun class. I'm not mad. I don't feel like I, you know, lost any time doing it. I'm sitting here anyways. Now I got a couple of calls this morning. Macros and calls. I got a call, macro from the Richmond terminal, from my man Bernard, and he was telling me that he had a student from me that he was going to send down on a Greyhound, because I didn't have a load going up that way. He said, okay, I'll send him down on a Greyhound. I can have him there tomorrow morning. So I'm like, all right, cool. Bet we can make that happen. I'll sit another day. I'm fine. I still would have, if he get here tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I still have 5 days to make a decent check. That's not a, you know, that's not a bad deal. However, I get another call from the Atlanta Driver Services. Apparently, I didn't know Atlanta has 2 orientations a week, which is kind of crazy. But I didn't know that. At least that's what they made it seem like. I may be wrong. But so out of that class, they have assigned, you know, a student for me. So I was like, well, did y'all convey with Richmond? Because he was like, yeah, I'll talk to him. I'll let him know, because they have a student for me. He just hasn't received his code yet, like his driver code. And without his code, they can't officially put him on my truck. So so we're gonna see what happens, man. Yeah, so tomorrow for sure I'm heading out. Either way, I told him after tomorrow I gotta head out, because I gotta make I try to make a decent check. I'm not tripping too bad, because I'm not paycheck to paycheck, and the check that I just got today is definitely big enough to accommodate me for the rest of the month, really. But that's, you know, I ain't trying to brag or nothing. But so yeah, man, you know, I see a lot of people in my comments. I do pay attention to the comments, talking a lot of smack about, oh, you waiting for a student, and you know, you shouldn't have to have a student, and Hey man, here, look, here's the deal, man. I don't really have time to go back and forth with everybody, but I can put out a general statement as this. Everybody who comes to mega carriers know that as a mentor, you get paid more money. That's it. It's just that simple. So to try to make me feel bad about that, you're not going to. I mean, like, that's like, nobody would train if you didn't get paid more money. So you know what I'm saying? Like, if you would train without getting paid, getting compensated, hey man, you are angel on earth. But me personally, if I'm gonna give up my space, I have to be compensated. That's why I don't understand teaming. You know, I couldn't see me teaming unless I'm going to get paid a certain amount more than I would solo. But so for those who don't, if you want a mentor to make more money, look at the lease operators at mega carriers. That's what they do. Nobody has a problem with it. These companies know that. The students know that. Everybody knows. It's part of the game, man. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. If you want to be that person that is ashamed to say that I want to train because I want to make more money, you know. Now I do understand if you're saying that you have mentors out here who don't train their students correctly and then get the extra money. Now that we're in agreement upon. There's definitely a lot of people out here who are using these students as cattle as far as getting miles. I agree with that 100%. But as long as you're willing to train and do your job, your full responsibilities as a mentor, hey man, I got no problem with you wanting to be compensated for that shit. You know what I mean? So that's where we at with it. We're gonna wait and we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. Either way, we rolling out tomorrow, one way or another. They kept trying to give me these loads going to one to South Carolina, which I don't mind doing the one to South Carolina. But then from that was supposed to set me up for a load to go up to Ohio, which I told them, one, I wouldn't deliver it on time because I'm waiting on the student. Two, I'm not going to Ohio. For those who don't know, it's a big winter storm coming that's about to hit that whole area. So why would I just got out of a winter simulator telling me to shut it down in winter, and I got this message here. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on. Here you go. It says, good afternoon, drivers. Please make sure you have extra food and warm clothes in your truck if you are in the Great Plains area. Minnesota, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York. We're expecting a huge storm tonight. If you get caught in it, please find somewhere safe, warm, wait for it out, not take a chance. Basically, basically in a nutshell, telling me that there's a huge storm coming to that area. So I was like, why would I volunteer to go somewhere when you're telling me it's a storm coming? So I'm good with that, you know what I mean? I'm 100% good on that. Yeah. Oh, he backing. You gotta be on your P's and Q's when you're on the Swift terminal, man. Like, I don't want to feed into the stereotype, but some of these drivers be like, oh. But anyways, what I want to talk about, I think that's it. But yeah, salute to all the people showing me love on my other video about my decision. To the people who don't agree with it, hey man, I can't say I blame you. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely have a bad history, but you know, only thing I can try to do is do my thing and prove you guys wrong, even though your opinion for most of the part don't matter. No disrespect, but if we live by the opinions of everybody we come into contact with, we'll live a miserable life. But all I can do is try to do the best I can to prove you wrong. And if I'm unsuccessful, sorry. I mean, like, I got to do what I feel is best for me, and yeah, and that's what's best for me. So, but besides that, man, as always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive, God, family, truck, and hopefully next time you see me, have a student.